Hi guys, in this lecture we are going to see the prerequisites for this particular course. As we move along this lecture, I am going to push every code that is written for this particular course into Jasmine repository that we will create shortly. I want you to code along so that you can familiarize yourself with the practices and whenever you feel that you are lost, just make sure to check with the repo since it will be updated at the end of every turn. So cloning a repo is quite simple. It is just command called git clone with the SSH link to the GitHub repo that is provided at the end of this section. The next thing that we are going to need is VS Code. Just make sure to download the exact version as per your PC. Either it may be Linux or Windows. Just make sure to have it. And I personally prefer Git Bash so that it gives a Linux look and feel. So I'll download that as well. Last but not least, make sure Angular CLI is installed in your PC. If not, just copy this command npm install g at angular/cli so that the current version can be installed in your PC. Just check for the node version. I'm currently using 11 and for package manager I'm using version 6 and as of Angular I'm using around 8.3 I guess. Yeah. So instead of getting the version number, if you're getting some sort of error, just make sure to add the command that we saw earlier, npm install g for global at angular/cli at latest. So this command will install the latest Angular CLI version in your PC. I already have installed, so it is hardly going to take some time. So just as you can see, one package is updated and the current version is 8.3. So if you're getting some sort of error, just make sure everything is properly installed like Node, and after that it is going to be Angular. So the command to create a new project is ng new and the project name is going to be Jasmine. I'm just going to give some params here. I want the style to be less. Usually I like something about the current Angular CLI version. It allows prompting, but I'm not sure why I'm not getting it here. So I'll just type it along. I'll have the routing as well, and if you need you can skip the test, but since this is going to be about testing framework, I don't think we are going to do that. So all you have to do is click enter and let the Angular CLI create the basic boilerplate for you. So it will take couple of minutes depending upon the internet connectivity of your PC. So once it is done, you will have a clean project repo. So I want you to cd into that particular repo and I'm going to open it with VS Code. So as you look into this, this is the Angular project that we will be working on for this entire course. I'll explain all these stuff related to testing in the upcoming videos, but for now we'll right away push this into the repo that we just want to for you to refer. So I'll just quickly create a repo in my GitHub page. It is going to be a public and I'll name it Jasmine. So I'll just create a repository. Since we already have the git initialized in our Angular project, I'll just copy the origin and I'll just remote origin it here, and all I need to do is I'll just push it to the online repo git push u origin master. So once I do this, the code will be pushed to the online repository. So every spec we will be writing will be covered in this particular repo. Just make sure to check along and make sure to code along, so that is a good practice. Let's see how it goes.